gathered friends, tune in again for another video on Bionicle. And this one, let me tell you, I have been so excited to show this one off. My design for Toa Jaller. This one is one of my favorites, and I am just so proud of this one. I really do love it. Let me put some backstory here. This is one of my favorite characters, or favorite figures, when I was a kid, because I didn't know that this was supposed to be Jaller. Until I recently got back into Bionicle, and I learned, wait, that's Jaller? Like, from the movie Jaller? Like, the first movie. The one who got Toa Likon's mask? I mean, only fitting, but yeah, I loved this figure so much as a kid. I loved all the Mari figures. I got all of the Toa from this. I got every Toa set as a kid because I loved that music video so fucking much. God, it was awesome. And the addition to these, and you might notice that he's holding something. Big surprise. What more should he be holding other than the mask of life? And these, I can just imagine, like, in that same video, him using these and picking it up and picking up the mask of life. And then, but right before he gets picked up by Hydraxon. But I didn't change too much with him, other than the color and a few other things. But that doesn't mean that there's not a lot to him. We're gonna have this on the side here, because there's in fact a lot to this guy. For starters, I gave him those hands from, I don't know the character's name, don't really care, because these look awesome. They're awesome. I also gave him the, what I would call the classic Bionicle shoe, which I may or may not have tried to make my own when I was a kid, so I try and make my shoes look like that. But yeah, a lot of the gimmicks comes mostly with his sword here. Because, well, the first gimmick is that you can take it, in a second, turn it around, and have it completely just have it ignite just have it flame like he has the sword on fire. You cannot tell me that is not fucking awesome. That you cannot tell me that doesn't look cool. God damn. Oh, I was so proud. But that's not the only reason, because of the nice gimmick that you can turn around. Because it has another gimmick, one that's I'd say just as awesome. Also, I gave him the nice shield, which also does incorporate into this gimmick. God, I am so fucking proud of this thing. So what you want to do? Take his sword off. Oh yeah, you might notice that unfortunately the peg is broken off. That's why it has that thing. Like most of my guys, he is well loved. But yeah, what you do is you take the sword. God damn it! Oh, something always has to fall when the camera's on, doesn't it? Here we go. Okay, before I do this, I'm gonna try and like get this in a pose for the thumbnail. Because that just looks so fucking iconic. They knocked these out of the park with the Mari series. I remember we had a big tub that we always kept on the patio out back, where every day I would fill it with water and I would put the Bionicle characters in there. And a lot of people, I remember there was somebody who was like, "Oh, the guns that they came with didn't work too well." Well, first of all, mine worked fine, but they really worked well in the water. And I would take all my Toa and whatever Baraki I had on me at the time, and a few Visorak, and I would bring those with me to any swimming pool we went to. And I swear they looked just like the video. I remember I'd bring them to the pool and the beach. I took them everywhere. I loved it. And if I couldn't bring all of them, I at the very least would bring him and the one with the wings, who I didn't realize until getting back into Bionicle that was in fact a female. Yeah, it turns out that one's a female. I always thought it was a. I'm like, the mask didn't look like a female to me, so I remember I'm like, oh, I guess we're gonna have a guy as the toe of water in this one. God, this one's awesome. I love this. I love it so much. Oh, it's so fucking good. Oh, mmm, beautiful. Damn beautiful. Just the fucking sword and then the flames and a shield. I hope I can get Hydraxon. That's one of the other ones I wanted was Hydraxon. I believe that mask belongs to me. But yeah, I just have so many good memories. Like one time there was a tree in the parking lot in front of my house that me and my friends would play at, and I would always climb in. Whenever my mom would come pick me up, and I get to go to school, there I specifically have a specific memory of a summer night when I was waiting for her, and I had this guy literally sitting on the branch next to me. I am like in a sitting pose with his little bug friend. Which the only reason I'm not showing that one right now is because I don't have enough Baraki eyes. I'm hoping to order some. I found some on eBay. Yeah, apparently they're like specific parts you can just that a bunch of people on eBay are selling. It's just a whole bunch of Baraki eyes of different colors that I didn't even know existed. God, that looks so good. Sorry if I'm like fucking sucking my own dick, but it's just I am just so proud of this one. I was gonna have both armor for the front and back, but then I realized he couldn't bring his arm up all the way, but I still think it looks good. Do you guys think so? I think so. I certainly think so. But yeah, this is kind of my idea of what he would look like on land. As for Bionicle Extinction, I haven't decided where he's gonna come in yet. Essentially, Bionicle Extinction is it's gonna be kind of like the Transformers Unicron trilogy, in that essentially like kind of like how there was like a different TV show, but it was all part of the same continuity. Essentially, the extinction would be the first part of the whole thing, and then there'd be essentially a second show or second series where everything is like coming back to normal, and yeah, it's basically I think I haven't decided what I'm gonna name it though, rejuvenation or reignition. I don't know what to call it, but yeah. Oh right, the sword gimmick, sort of the thing that the sword does, which is really, which I don't know. I know I might be. I know. I no. I'm definitely am biased here. Let's be honest here. I most certainly am biased. We're gonna try and keep that there. Take the sword, flip that around, and have you figured it out yet? Oh yes. If I can get this in there. Oh yeah, that's right. We went the fucking Tahu Lecon on this. There we go. If I can get him in the right pose. But yeah, he has a fucking fire board, which is essentially meant to be like a lava slash. It's meant to be a combination of Toa Lecon and Toa Tahu's flame sword boards, which I did here. And it doesn't stop there because we get this adjusted. Supposed to. Oh yeah, you're supposed to put that there so that you can lock it into the hole on that part of the sword to give him that sort of thing where he's surfing. And for like display purposes, boom! You can fucking display him on it. Oh, oh, oh! It's so beautiful. You can just take the shield and you can stick that in there, and it's a platform so you can display him. Come on, tell me that isn't fucking cool. Again, I might be sucking my own dick too much here, but oh my god, that is so awesome. It's just, oh my god, I can't. I remember I'm like, I thought of that, but then I thought about the shield, and I'm like, wait, boom, and another another childhood story because we're already talking about this stuff. Gonna move him up a bit. Have that there so we can make him look nice and pretty. Maybe I can make that thumbnail. Maybe he should be squatted down a bit more. Let me. Dun 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 dun. Come on. That's screwed. But yeah, fun story as a kid. Where did I go? Oh, I remember like I don't remember what the exact year, but I'm gonna say it was probably 2007, maybe 2006. Pretty sure it was 2007, but it was during the summer and there was a lot of rain, and I loved it because what I immediately thought of whenever I saw like how it was always cloudy and rainy was the promotional material for the Paraka and the Toa Ignika. And I always like would bring these guys, and I just took them everywhere. It was my whole fucking world, and I'm like, this is just like in the Bionicle thing. And there was always this by this old school there was a what do you call it? A it really was an abandoned tennis court, which just added to that even more. And I would like I would have an entire bunch of Bionicles, like the whole whatever set of Toa I had, and then I'd take whatever Paraka I had, along with once again Vizirac, because I have all the colors of Vizirac. I actually have some of them. I have more than one color. Yeah, but I would take them and I just line them like on different spots of the tennis court, and and it got flooded, which was even more fun. And I would literally just have this huge scale battle in there. It was it was beautiful. It was so beautiful, so beautiful. Man, those were the days. They were the days. Come back to me. Come back to me, child. Bring us back. Bring us back home. Oh man. Yeah. Also, I think this could also pass for maybe the Fonaka, whatever the 2008 thing where they were doing where they were doing the whole Cardanui thing. I think this could pass for Tahoe as well. Don't you? God, I'm so proud of myself because to have not only just the design. Maybe again, maybe I'm wrong and I'm just it's like oh anyone can do it, but I'm just so proud of myself for having done this. Just it's so cool. I've had it for a while and whenever I showed it to people, they're like, "Oh, that is." Some of them are like, "Oh, neat," but some of them who are true fans, they are not fools because they understand the art. Are just like that is so cool. I can just imagine. Just can I mean, it's better. I never really cared for the Tahoe figure that we got from that. I also didn't know that was supposed to be the Toa Nuva. I thought each one was just a brand new team of Toa. But yeah, and one thing I've always assumed is that like he could breathe. I always assumed that they could breathe either air or water. And whenever I get around to having this guy in the actual storyline, you better believe he's gonna be able to breathe both air and water. Ooh, even better. Oh yes. Oh yeah, we're doing this. Here we go. Get this all put together. Oh, oh God, yes. Oh, I just painted the inside of my pants, my friends. Mm-hmm. Oh yes. Beautiful. Simply gorgeous. It's beautiful. Mm. So proud of myself for this one. All right, I'll stop annoying you guys, but yeah. Let me know what you think of the comments. Talk to you guys later.